Shabbat? Who's ready for Shabbat? Pool baby, are you ready for Shabbat? Yeah, okay. All right, folks, let's go. Here we go.
Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom. Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. Bim bam. Bim bam bam. Bim bam bam.
Yes. Shabbat Shalom. Come on now. Shabbat Shalom. Hey. That's good. I like that. I don't know how y'all stay seated during Bim Bam. I got to dance during Bim Bam. And actually, I have dancing shoes on. These are special shoes designed by our very own Jake. And so these are Beit Tshuva shoes because they say things like your Beit Tshuva favorites, like you matter. Does that sound familiar? Say that with me. You matter. You matter. I like that. 1 grain of sand. 1 grain of sand. What else is on here? Is Jake here? He would know what's on here. What else we got? Oh, that's a good one. We're going to save that one for later. No, I think that's it. These are my dancing shoes. These are my Shabbat shoes. They're mine. But if you want a pair, I'm sure you can talk to Jake, and he'd help you out. So, what was that? Both and. That's right. Both this shoe and that shoe? Yeah, that's cute. Yeah, maybe the next pair. So tonight's an opportunity. Hello? Okay. Tonight's an opportunity. It's an opportunity to be called in. It's an opportunity to be found. And let me tell you what I mean by that. So Julia and I, my wife and I, when we were living in New York, in Brooklyn, really? Okay, great. Brooklyn? Okay. You can have. So we were living in Brooklyn. Should I grab a different mic? The red one? Just press the button. Hold it in. Here, take this one. Rabbi.
Hello.
Works for that guy. Okay, let's try that again. So let me tell you what I mean by tonight is an opportunity to be called in. So Julia and I, my wife and I, we drive up to Vassar College, where she went to school, which is about 2 hours north of New York City. At Vassar, anybody? Yeah. Oh, okay, interesting. I didn't expect that. So we drive up to Vassar because there's an alumni rugby match, and she's playing in the alumni rugby match. We rent a car, we go up there, and we're on our way back, and we had this great moment where we turned to each other and said, we have a car in the city for 6 more hours before we have to return it. Anybody else know that moment of like you haven't had a car in a long time and then suddenly you have a car and it's like freedom, right? It's like really exciting. Like, what are we gonna do? Where are we gonna go? Like looking at a full gas tank going, I could go anywhere within 400 miles, right? So we decide, after much deliberation, to go to a museum because we're super nerds and that's what we did with our 6 hours. And we go to the cloisters, which, oh, so some people know it. All right, shout out for the cloisters then. So we go to the cloisters, Fort Tyrone Park, that's right. And it's beautiful up there, especially in the spring. I heard in the fall, I haven't been there in the fall, but it's also beautiful in the spring. And the place itself is kind of maze-like. And we walk out into one of the little gardens, and then right as we walk out, right here on the right side, well, that's really nice, whoever put that slide together. We walk out, and right on the right side is this image, this symbol, shaped in a tree, shaped like this symbol. What kind of symbol am I talking about? Menorah. And I happened to notice it. And I turned to Julia and I said, the Torah's following me. That's being called in, right? I got called in this moment I didn't expect into something bigger than me. Something that connected me to my history, right? Connected me to my spiritual ancestors, connected me to something bigger than me. And that actually also happens in this week's Parsha. I'm not going to step on your toes with this, but it happens in this week's Parsha where the Israelites go to build the Mishkan, the traveling tabernacle where they will meet with God. Wherever they go in the desert, they're going to carry this structure with them to meet with God. And it says that when they go to build this tabernacle, that anyone with chokhmat lev, with wisdom of the heart, contributes to build it. Now, wisdom of the heart doesn't mean skills. It doesn't mean I know how to put, I don't know anything about construction, to be honest, but it doesn't mean like I know how to hit a nail. It doesn't mean I know how to put this beam to that beam. It doesn't mean that. What it means is I know I have something to give. And I know that I have an opportunity here to be connected to something bigger than myself. I have the opportunity to build something for my whole community, something that can be a place where the divine lives. That's what Chokhmat Lev means. It means I know this opportunity matters, and that's what's happening tonight. I mean, that can happen at any moment. It can be happening while you're walking around, but tonight, we have these opportunities to connect with something bigger than us, right? So what kind of opportunities am I talking about? What can happen here tonight where you could connect with something bigger than you? What could happen? Really? Why do you come to services? Connect to another person. Even Bob. Connect to a story. What else? What could happen? Could connect with God. Connect with the music, right? There are all these opportunities to clap, to sing, to dance, to learn someone's story, to share your story with someone else, to share gratitude. All that's going to happen tonight. And all it takes is for you to be willing. So turn your heart to willing, right? Let the music carry you to willing. Let the person sitting next to you carry you to willing. Say, thank you, phone, for being a great friend to me all week. I'm going to put you away for an hour and a half. Because when you're looking at your phone, you're not willing. So who's willing? Rick's willing. Who's willing? Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. Who's willing? This is your opportunity to connect with something bigger than you. All right, let's go. Whatever song's next, let's go.
One, two, three, four, five.
Lie, 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 lie.
their heart open yet? On its way? On its way. All right, who there are people sometimes we need to bring into the room with us. Shalom Aleichem is about welcoming. We welcome each other, we welcome angels to be with us. And there might be people we need to bring in with us right now. So who do we need to bring in the room with us? Shout out a name. Who do you need to bring in?
Bernard.
Nick. Who else? Michael. Who else?
Scott.
Bruce. All right. So all those people, that's who we're singing to right now. That's who we're welcoming in. Shalom Aleichem. On your screen.
Shalom Aleichem Malachei Hasharet Malachei Elyon Melech mi Melech Malachei Hamlachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu Shalom Malachei Hashalom Malachei Elyon Melech mi Melech Malachei Hamlachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu Shalom Malachei Hashalom Malachei Elyon Melech mi Melech Malachei Hamlachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu Sehem Shalom Malachei Hashalom Malachei Elyon Melech mi Melech Malachei Hamlachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu
Keep singing that song, Shir Adonai.
All right.
cannot wait till Frankie, my daughter, is old enough to be here on a Friday night. Yeah! You guys are going to have so much fun. Yeah. More dancing soon, I promise. I mean, you can keep dancing. You don't need music to dance, right? You can keep dancing. All right, so Frankie couldn't be here, but I know that y'all really miss her when she's not here. Yeah. So I brought you a present. Hit it. I'll only make you watch it once. You might imagine I've watched it a lot. It's so cool. So I didn't just do that because I wanted like the oohs and ahs. I mean, that doesn't hurt, but that's not why. She really wanted to share with me. Right? She really wanted, like this is like maybe the third time she's walked, right? She wanted to share with me so badly that she fell down the first time, and then she got up and tried again, right, to bring me that bottle of water. Because she wanted to make an impact, and she knew she could, right? So what we do now, who do I need here? I need Elliot, Alex, Luke, Jed, and David P.F. to help with tzedakah. Because Frankie knew in her child brain even that she could make an impact, right? And all of us, no matter what we give, all of us know we can make an impact. This little man right here, he's making an impact, right? And all of us get a chance to do that too. And all the money that you all give and whatever amount you give it tonight, all of this helps residents learn how to have fun and sobriety. To go out and do something fun while sober, learn how to do that. And the other thing we're about to do is tshuva. So I need Ahuva to come help with the mic in just a moment. Ahuva. So we do our tshuva here at Beit Tshuva, at this house of return to ourselves, recovery. We do this work out loud. I mean, some of y'all doing it out loud right now. We do it out loud in a way that we can hear each other. So I want to invite you in whatever gratitude or tshuva words of return that you want to offer today. Ahuva's going to pass around the mic. So raise your hand if you have tshuva you want to share today.
Hi, I'm Andrea, grateful member of this congregation. Hi. This is very short, but talking about children, a lot of you know our granddaughter Francesca, who will be 4 on Monday. Today's the anniversary of her open heart surgery a year ago. Wow. And she is doing great. She's amazing. Just amazing little girl. So we're going to sponsor Shabbat for her. Oh.
Hi, my name is Frank, and I'm a grateful member of this community. Monday would have been my wife's 67th birthday. And I guess and she's passed. She died last July, and it's hard to imagine that she's been gone 7 months. And I just want to pay gratitude to her. The 35 years of marriage. Someone who, with her insight, her intuition, her assuredness, her authenticity, was really the love of my life, was, is, and always will be. And I just want to tell you, Phyllis, that I feel you, I feel your presence. I feel you everywhere. Even when I'm putting on clothes and you don't approve. And I just want to tell you that I love you, and I'm so grateful for the love and the life we had together. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Dana Gash, a very grateful member of this community. And I just want to thank everyone who came out on Saturday night to our comedy show. Cameron especially, thank you so much, Cameron. It was such a good night. It was such a fantastic night. It was more than I dreamt it could be, for sure. We will do it again. We laughed our socks off. To those of you that didn't make it, definitely you need to come around when we do it again. It was fantastic. Thank you.
Hi everybody, I'm Jack. Grateful member of the community and glad alumnus of this place. I just want to say real quick, Rabbi Carey, I had it in my mind already about connection. I'm just going to give a few things about connection that this place really has helped me a lot with, and it's amazing how this place just connects all the dots with everything you need to get done. But first of all, I want to say to Max, happy birthday. It was great being a roommate next to you, loud music and everything. Come to my room, grab water bottles, no problem. Or when you're mixing your records and you have one open hand, I throw you a bottle and you catch it. So I really miss playing ping pong with you, and I'm really happy that you're celebrating. So we lose touch, but I always think about you. Connection-wise, you know, today somebody was looking for a job, one of my residents at Silver Living, and all of a sudden I put him in touch with some guy at a place, and he's going to have an interview on Monday just like that. So he was very grateful. He hasn't worked for a while. So he was wondering how he's going to pay rent, and he was like so grateful. And it's just this place just made everything possible. And a colleague I just saw tonight is celebrating 71 days. We used to work together. We didn't know that we were both addicts. So I'm very happy that he's, I'm not going to point out to him who he is, but it's good that he's open, it's coming out, and he's admitting that he has a problem, and he has 71 days, and I'm very happy for that. And beyond that, you know, this place just has given me a lot, and hopefully I can connect with people still, inside and outside. But without this place, I would be really lost and probably like nowhere. So as much as it hurts me inside, missing my kids every day, I just being with brightness and confidence because of this place. So thank you.
Hi, my name's Larry. I'm a grateful member of this community. I've been back here for 3 months, and this is my Friday night time. I come every Friday since I've been back. But I wasn't here last week, and the reason I wasn't here last week is my ex-father-in-law died at 92 with a very full life. So I was in Tucson, Arizona, and really because of the time I spent here, dealing with the detour my life took, I was able to be there for my kids who lost their mom 14 years ago. And I'm very grateful to this place because without the time I spent here, I don't think that would have happened. So I want to thank you all.
The pressure. Hi, everyone. My name is Ortal. Hi, Ortal. How are you guys? I wanted to thank everyone here for bringing my happiness back. I really don't remember ever being this happy. And I know it's just been a few months, but I don't know, I just feel great when I wake up. I don't know what it is. I know that it's everyone here. And I also want to thank the staff, especially Brittany, for always being by my side. I did a tshuva 2 weeks ago, and I forgot the most important thing about it was to thank Brittany. She is the most amazing person here. Just giving me my confidence back and my happiness back. And everyone here, again, that believed in me when I didn't believe in myself. And just pushing me to be the best that I could be. And Phil, I love you. Thank you so much. I hope you guys have a Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
Hi, my name's Jeremy, and I'm an extremely grateful member of this community. Hey, it's been a little bit, been out 3 weeks. 3 weeks ago, we had a newborn. Lots and lots of gratitude. The words won't be as poetic tonight because I'm a little sleep deprived. First off, happy birthday to everyone taking the cake, man. Celebration of time spent living decent is an amazing thing, and this is something that Beit Shuva represents every Friday night at services. I do got to get into a little piece of gratitude and just for working with somebody and watching them get to this place, man. And that's Max. You came back, and you know, a lot of people come back, and there's some in the room, right? So listen to this, because I'm a retread too. So if you came back to this house, really listen to the examples of people coming back and making this thing work, right? Coming back into this house, a lot of us do it because it's comfortable, right? Oh, I know Beit Shuva. I'm happy at Beit Shuva. I can do it at Beit Shuva. Everyone cheers me on. It's easy, right? It's easy. It's comfortable. Change doesn't happen through comfort. Change happens through discomfort. Change happens through walking through the unknown. Change happens from being willing to be a student. And Max, my boy, you've been willing to be a student. My blessings for you in the future is that you stay a student of life, that you don't give up on yourself. Hasn't been an easy year for you. You know, you've had your ups and downs, and things go good. But one thing you have done, you show up. You show up for this place. You show up for your community. Look, you got 2 rows of people. I haven't seen that in a while. You know what I mean? You got 2 rows of people here and a whole community. Remember, we start with ordinary, then we become extraordinary, brother. For real. And that's where you started. And I love you, man. So congrats on your first year doing this thing.
My name is John Eric. I am a grateful recovering alcoholic and also a grateful supporter of this community. Max. So I came here just randomly to drop off a couple packs of cigarettes to a client that was here, and as I was walking in, I see Max. Max was like, "Oh my God, John Eric!" And I was like, "What's up, Max?" And I had known Max through his previous recovery, and we started chopping it up. And he's like, "Will you sponsor me?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'll sponsor you." And it's just been one of the most amazing relationships I've ever had. You know, Alcoholics Anonymous, just, you know, we're, as sponsors, we're supposed to just, you know, share our message and take our sponsees through the 12 steps of Alcoholics Anonymous and do our best. And, you know, what I get a lot of times is a lot more than that. And I got that with Max. You know, we would work the steps out here and at my house, and he was persistent, diligent. He was fearless working the steps with me, and you know, I want to thank you for that. And you know, I got a chance to introduce him to some wonderful people, the Sponsee Brothers, and also create another community for Max. And so if you're in recovery, I think a lot of us in here are, and you know, my wish, my greatest desire for you is to create community, a sober community network outside of Beit Shuva, if you can, to begin that like transition, that family, you know. And that's what Max is to me. I call him my son. These are his parents right here. They birthed him and gave him to me. And I caught the long catch. And I love you guys. And I love you so much, Max. I love you to death. Very proud of you.
Hi, my name's Ahuva. I'm a grateful member of this community. I just want to give a gratitude for whoever picked me to give me this opportunity and give me a lot of opportunities since I got here. So all I want to say is thank you.
Hi, I'm Jillian. I'm a grateful member of this community. Hi, Jillian. I just want to give a shout out to the marathon team. Good job, guys. We are almost about 3 weeks away. The marathon is on March 24th, and we have 50 residents and community members who are running this year. And they're all working really hard and fundraising and training every Sunday morning at 6:30, and they're doing a really good job. And just a reminder for everybody that doesn't know, we have a huge block party on mile 19. It's at the Firestone Tires on Santa Monica Boulevard in Westwood area. And the whole community comes out, and we have a DJ and a stage and food, and we get to cheer our runners on, and I really hope that everybody can make it there. And if you want to make a donation to the marathon team, we have pledge cards at the table on the side, and we look forward to seeing everybody there. So good job, guys.
And Harriet, who's in Chicago. No, I'm just kidding. So my wife, who's at home with my baby girl, who's probably asleep by now. Oh, babe, could never do this without you. No matter how the week goes, its ups and downs, even if we fight, we always know that we have a home in each other, and we always know that through each other we can connect with something bigger than us. And I love you. So that's a lot of connection, right? Y'all feeling that? Yeah? All these people showing up for all these birthdays, all these exciting birthdays, these people showing up for marathon and the comedy thing. It's a lot of connection we got going on. Something bigger than us. And I got to look at what's next because I don't have it memorized yet. What is it?
It's a Glenn.
Yotzer. Oh, it's a Glenn original, y'all.
That's right.
Get excited.
That's right.
All right, Yotzer.
Stuck, steeped in nothingness, I stoop to fill my empty cup. Will you fill my void with all the light that you afford? Painted on a canvas of my broken heart of stone. Tear more than their ocean, darker than my thoughts could be. Shalom in Roma, heaven's peace will set us free. You'll tell you'll tell you'll tell that same one from before, when you formed the light and let the stars twinkle and shine. Can you feel it with your love to ferret harmony? Integrate the shadow with the light so I can see. Tell ocean darker than my thoughts could be.
Marine.
זכור שיר ליום השבת, טוב להודות לאדוני, ולזמר לשמך העליון, ולזמר לשמך העליון. זכור שיר ליום השבת, טוב להודות לאדוני, ולזמר לשמך העליון, ולזמר לשמך העליון.
Wow. That was an opportunity. Yep. Anybody feel that one? Woo! All right, folks. There's some pockets of people that are willing to get beyond, right? Willing to connect with something bigger than them. And then I happen to notice, like, a whole pocket of people that, Russell, thank you, was trying to get to realize what a moment that, guitars, is it a guitar or some bass, right? Bass solo, I don't know anything about instruments.
The guitar,
It was a two
guitar
He
solo.
was playing, right? That was a moment.
The two guitar solos, yeah.
The two guitar solos. Great. I'm on that side. I don't know anything about music. I'm a rabbi. That's okay. Anyway, but that was a moment. That was a moment. Here's another moment coming up. So the great thing about these opportunities to connect with something bigger than us is if we miss one, there's one coming up. Right? There's a next one coming. And it's pronounced real Ashkenazi like. Y'all ready?
Yeah.
L'cha doizi. All right, here we go.
Shabbat.
the moment. This is the moment. This is the moment we welcome in Shabbat. We've gathered all this energy, right? We got all this energy going. Now we're going to share it. Like a little girl bringing a water bottle to her mom. We're going to share it. We're going to welcome in Shabbat. Here we go.
בואי ושלום עטרת בעלה גם בשמחה וצולה תוך אמוני ים סגולה בואי חלה, בואי חלה וקדורי מקקלה פני שבת לקבלה וקדורי מקקלה פני שבת
So birthday's going to have you come up, please, to light the candles for us. Wow, let's take all of this great energy that Carrie and the band have helped create for us. And let's start bringing it here to the candles now. Really do Shabbos now. Yeah, here guys. Let's get ourselves quiet and focus on the candles. Let's focus on the blessing. Yeah, go for it.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kirshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lechadlik ner להדליק נר של שבת.
Good Shabbos, everybody. So Devin, come on up. A couple weeks ago, they sang this song. Zach, you're coming up too. I missed it, and I get to hear it tonight. This is Leonard Cohen's Hallelujah.
Well, I've heard there was a secret chord that David played and it pleased the Lord, but you don't really care for music, do ya? Well, it goes like this: the fourth, the fifth, the minor fall, the major lift, the baffled king composing hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Well, your faith was strong, but you needed proof. You saw her bathing on the roof, her beauty and the moonlight overthrew you. No. She tied you to her kitchen chair. She broke your throne and she cut your hair, and from your lips she drew the hallelujah. Hallelujah. You say I took the name in vain. I don't even know the name, but if I did, well, really, what's it to ya? There's a place of light in every word. It doesn't matter which you heard, the holy or the broken. Hallelujah. 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 I did my best, it wasn't much. I couldn't feel, so I tried to touch. I told the truth, I didn't come to fool ya. And even though it all went wrong, I'll stand before the Lord a song with nothing on my tongue but hallelujah. 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 Hallelujah.
Let's hear it for Devin and Zach and Nate. Let's hear it for them, everybody. So you understand where I'm going to go with the Torah Drosh. There was a moment, just a couple minutes ago, maybe not even a couple minutes ago, when I felt that thing that Carrie's been talking about all night, that this Torah portion is about that I want to talk about. Max, do I have a little more sound here? I don't know what I've got. I feel like I'm pushing. So, yeah, just I'm easier now. Thank you. So, but you know the moment when there was a moment it lined up. There's a moment it lined up. And when it lines up, we elevate more. When we connect to each other, we can go up higher. But so often we are sitting in the chair and we're not connecting, we're just filling chair space up. And that's a big deal to consider. When you come together as a community, you want to lift it up. You want to get higher. Shlomo Karlebach wrote a song, I don't remember when it was, back in the late 60s, where he said this, Lord, get me high, get me higher, get me high. Lord, get me high. Glenn, we got to sing that song. Lori, got to sing that song. Yeah, you know it. You know it. Listen, this Torah portion this week is called Vayakel. And in this parsha, in this Torah portion, Moses begins to tell the children of Israel what Adonai had told them while he was up on the mountain. He first talks about Shabbat, what it is, what you're supposed to do, and then he relays the instructions for the building of the Mishkan, for this holy sanctuary that was going to be in the midst of the people of Israel. And then the whole process gets underway. I'd like the opening verse of this parasha, it's actually the first half of the verse, to be the springboard for this drosh tonight. Vayakel Moshe et kol adat b'nei Yisrael, that's what it says. And Moses assembled, or Moses gathered, the entire community of the children of Israel. So if I were going to do a word study on this, I'd look at a couple words. Okay, I'm going to do a little word study. The verb likahel, to gather, to convene, to assemble. And the verb becomes the noun kehilah. It's a noun that means congregation or assembly or community. Also in the verse is the word edah, which guess what? It means community or congregation or assembly. But another meaning of it is a flock or a herd or a swarm. Little different meaning. I like those better for this. And it's also got the feeling or the meaning of a testimony or witness in the word edah. So if I were to drosh on this verse just a little different than I've got it written up there, I might say something like, and Moses made a community of this herd called the children of Israel. Made a community out of this ragtag band of misfits coming out of Egypt. So remember, they were just a bunch of slaves who had literally come out of slavery just 4 months prior. And with the task of the building the Mishkan at hand, it was important to unify this disparate herd of individuals and fuse them together with a common purpose and turn them into a community, united by a fundamental bond and purpose. And building the Mishkan was the first step in establishing a oneness among the Jewish people. If we read the parsha a little further than this opening verse, we learn quickly that the fundamental energy of the people that was united was that of generosity, open-heartedness regarding the giving up of those materials that they had just gotten, well, actually the Torah says plundered from the people in Egypt, and then asking them to donate it freely from the heart for the building of the Mishkan. Well, Rashi, the Talmud, the Midrash, and even the Kabbalah and the Zohar all inform us that this assembly happened the day after Yom Kippur, when Moses came down from Mount Sinai with the second set of stone tablets. And the sin of the golden calf that had brought back into the world the spirit of impurity, it was now atoned for. And the unifying of the people and the building of the Mishkan became the action that was needed and necessary for complete teshuvah. Parker J. Palmer, in his book, A Hidden Wholeness, offers us a really powerful perspective. He teaches that the singular purpose of a true community is to support the inner journey of each person in the group, to make each soul feel safe enough to show up and speak its truth, and to help each person listen to his or her inner teacher. And he says also in there, we should neither be invasive or evasive. We shouldn't get into someone's life and press our way in and invade their soul space, nor should we run away. Rather, he says that we should just be a witness. That we should be a witness for the soul of the other person. We should be there to hear and see the other person speaking their truth, and stay out of their space and hold it. He says that in order to understand the true self, which knows who we are in our inwardness and whose we are in the larger world, we need both this interior intimacy that comes with the solitude of the individual and the otherness that comes with the community. We need our individual space and we need the community. We need to be in solitary and we need to be together. He says also that the community does not necessarily mean living face to face with each other. It means rather never losing the awareness that we are each connected to each other. It is not about the presence of other people. It is about being fully open to the reality of relationship, whether or not we are alone. Isn't it interesting the Torah begins with the creation of humanity and says it's not good for the human to be alone, and creates another to be with the human. This is recovery now. It's interesting in the Big Book and 12 and 12, there are words about this community, that being together is important. Community or communities is used 18 times. Fellowship or fellowships is used 64 times. Group or groups is used, what's 148 plus 72? Whatever that is. Society is used 65 times. The community is important in recovery. We were at a meeting on Tuesday night in Santa Monica, and there we were sitting there celebrating Shelley's birthday, and here comes somebody from the shuv. Here comes somebody from the shuv. Here comes, and all of a sudden it's like, yes, this is about being connected. It's about being connected in this community and being connected in recovery. The 12 and 12 in the first tradition says most individuals cannot recover unless there is a group. And it becomes plain that the group must survive or the individual will not. And in the appendices in the AA tradition it says each Alcoholics Anonymous group ought to be a spiritual entity having but one primary purpose, that of carrying its message to the alcoholic who still suffers. Also in the tradition, it says, we alcoholics see that we must work together and hang together. Else, most of us will finally die alone, God forbid. And in tradition 9 and 12 and 12, as it says, in its actual operation, it discloses a society without organization, animated only by the spirit of service. This is what recovery is about. This is what Beit Teshuva is about. Being on your own journey and being on the journey together. What about our community here at Beit Teshuva? We know how to create a space to invite the intellect to show up. We know how to create a space to invite the emotions to come into play. We know how to create a space that invites the will to emerge. We know how to invite a space, to create a space that invites the ego to put in its appearance. But do we really know how to create a space that invites the soul to make itself known? That allows the soul to show up and feel safe. That lets the soul show up and say it's true. The intellect, the emotions, the will, and the ego are ultimately irrelevant to the inner soul work. Yet, they are vital allies of the soul for the work it needs to do in solitude and in community. I need this community to do the work that my soul needs to do. I need you to be a partner with me, and I need you to be a mirror for me as I need to be for you, as we all need to be for each other. Let us be that community that we are called to be in the Torah, a herd that's coming together with a common purpose, a community that is a place for my soul, for your soul to grow and to flourish, a place that supports each of our own soul's individual journeys, a place where you and I can come together and work and sing and pray and do it with a common purpose, with God in our midst. And I'm not going to apologize for saying God tonight. With God in our midst, living within each of us in a dwelling place that we've built together, out here and in here. I need you to help me build this one here. And I and Carrie and the band, Rabbi Mark and here, want to be there to help you build that space, that sanctuary here for you. We need to do this together. Let's commit to each other to show up for each other and to show up for ourselves. Shabbat Shalom. Let's stand for the Baruch Hu, everybody.
Lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie. Lie, lie, Baruch Hu et Adonai Hamivorach Baruch Adonai Hamivorach Hamivorach Leolam Va'ed Hamivorach Hamivorach Leolam Va'ed Baruch Adonai Hamivorach Leolam Va'ed.
And I ask you as you are seated, as we get ready for the Shema, to look at that space that we were just talking about, this Mishkan, this holy dwelling place for God in your heart. So I ask you to bring the talking down to zero. This is a time for silence now. This is a time to focus on your inner self. It's a time to focus on your breath, to cover your eyes. We'll take a few moments of silence now so we can hear the thoughts about this heart, this Mishkan, this dwelling place that we want to build, and the voices that speak to us. Right, Zach? Okay.
Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad.
Let's join together and say shalom.
Oh, say shalom b'momah, hu yaseh shalom aleinu. Say shalom b'momah, hu yaseh shalom aleinu. Oh, say shalom b'momah, hu yaseh shalom aleinu. Yaseh shalom. Yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael. Yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael. Hu say shalom b'momah, hu yaseh shalom aleinu. Hu say shalom b'momah, hu yaseh shalom aleinu. Oh, say shalom b'momah, hu yaseh shalom aleinu. Yaseh shalom, yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael. Yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael.
Open, I've been smoking, been a while like Kelly Rowland. Got some chosen, but you know me like this. Gotta hold him, don't you know I'm chosen? I'm popping tags, I bust them open. The paparazzi frozen. She just one romantic that is hopeless. I break it down, I got the potion, I'm the focus. Yeah, basic motion. Give me the Danny Ocean. Give me all your numbers, hit the quota. And I can make your night. I know your secrets. Give you everything you like and take you as you need it. I can pick up all your flights, I let you believe it. I could one-on-one connection and I know you need it. Hey, ain't on the phone, going back and forth about living. Every time we link, they play our shit like it's tradition. Married to the music, cause the women never listen, baby. I just want a shot and guarantee that I'm persistent.
Shalom, ve'al kol Yisrael.
So it's a time to bring the quiet back into the house, okay? All of that. And it's a time we remember those who have gone before us, who have passed away. And if you are observing a yard site or you are in the year of mourning, I ask you to stand now. And if you see somebody standing by themselves, please stand with them. At Beit Teshuvah, we don't stand alone. Those observing a yard site, this Shabbat, Alan Mickelson, Stanley Owens, Larry Schwartz, Sophie Zepkin, Lillian Scharf, Bernard Schneider, Meyer Kovich, Marilyn Kove, Sally Kirshner, Herman Slappin, Annette Shaw, Julia Mullen Browner. And observing the year of mourning, Meredith Baskin, Patricia Beckerman, Todd Bird, Richard Block, Lillian Bort, Tricia Dinser, Steve Katz, Dwight Keys, Jody Laboff, Kobe Yaakov Levy, Rachel Machbitz, Brett Nadler, Isaiah Negretti, Ed Craver, Dee Dee Quinn, Gene Redstone, Michael Roth, Tyler Shamish, Erwin Shapiro, Michael Shapsis, Michael Cielski, Phyllis Tell, Lester Trachman, Alice Weiss, Hannah Wilson, Donna Zivik. And please say the names as I come around to you.
Dwight Keys at Braver.
And for those that we hold in our hearts, those that we don't know to mention, and those that have no one to remember them, we join together in the words of the Mourner's Kaddish on page 67 or on the screen. Yikadal v'yikadash shemei rabah, ve'amad yivrach yerutei v'yamlich mahutei, v'chayechon v'yomechon, uv'chayei d'kol Beit Yisrael, v'adolah v'zman kariv v'imru. Amen. Yehei shmei rabah mevarach le'olam u'lemei al-maya. Yitbarach, v'yishtabach, v'yitpa'ar, v'yitromam, v'yitnaseh, v'yitadar, v'yitaleh, v'yithalal, shmei d'kutsha b'richu, amen. Le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata, tushbechata v'nechemata, da'amiran be'alma v'imru, amen. Yehei shlama rabah min shmaya, v'chayim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru, amen. Oseh shalom b'mromah, hu ya'aseh shalom, aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru, amen. May the Holy One who gives peace and comfort in the heights give peace and comfort to all those who remain here. And let us say, amen. So now it's time for birthdays. Nate, come and give me a hand up here. Birthdays, come on back up.
page. Mi shigamolchem kol tov, hu yigmolchem kol tov selah. May the wine that's about to be good always know good.
Cake's coming in. If you're coming up to say happy birthday, now's the time to come up. Let the cakes get in. They're coming to give the cakes smashed. There's 1, 2, 3. There's 1, 2, 3. There's one over here. This way. Here's Alex. Here's Max. Jamie, and here. Here you go. Let's sing happy birthday, everybody. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, everybody. Happy birthday to you. Keep coming back sober. Yeah. All right, Max, you're going to go first, okay? When you're done kissing and hugging, come on up. Good. So by the time Max is up here, it'll be his second birthday.
Yeah, right.
And that's okay.
Max, alcoholic, grateful memory. So I don't know. I came to Beit Tshuva like first time when I was like 19. That was like end of 2013, and been in and out of treatment since. I'm 25 now. Beit Tshuva is kind of where I grew up. I have a lot of stuff I wanted to say, but it's like overwhelming. I'm trying not to like get too emotional. Want to say thank you to my family to putting up with all the stuff I put them through. Huge thank you to like all my support team right here. They all showed up. I wouldn't be here without you guys. Love you guys. My sponsee brothers, Jesse. John Eric, my sponsor. I like the amount of gratitude I have for you. It's crazy, man. I really love you, and you've showed me how to walk this path, and I've called you when things are going great, when things aren't going great, and you told me about your life, and you showed me how to be a better man, and there's so much that you've introduced me to and showed me how to live, from clothes to places to eat to sobriety to what to do, and it's just like, I really look up to you. Like, I love you so much. Shout out to like a lot of my best friends I made in this program. Noah, man, pray for Noah. He just got injured, and I hope speedy recovery. But I love you, man. Noah and I were roommates together. John right here, Kev, Christian, Huey, everybody in this group. You know what I mean? You guys are like my best friends. I check in with you every day. Big, shout out to Jeremy. Jeremy's someone who pushed me to do exactly what I didn't want to do, and all I had to do was just listen. That man saved my life, like single-handedly. Like, I have so much love and respect for you. You pushed me to like the areas where I really didn't want to go, and to mending relationships with my family and everything. I have a lot of respect for you. Yeah, the Oscars. I don't know who I'm forgetting, but like, if there's one thing I can recommend is that like not only find your team in Beit Tshuva, but also like outside of Beit Tshuva, so that when you move out, nothing changes but the address. Like you gotta have a support team outside of here, because unfortunately not everyone in here makes it. But Beit Tshuva is a place like took me back for the third time, and I'm doing well. So that's all I gotta say. Thank you.
So happy birthday, Max, and thank you for reminding us that we do 2.5 minutes, the sound comes, and then 3, we're done. So that's our max. Tim is actually going to take his cake maybe next week or the week after. He wanted some people here, so Alex, come up and do yours now, Alex.
I'm Alex. I'm a grateful member of this community. I'm really excited my family was able to fly out here and join me for this. They do this every year from Seattle, from New York, so that's something. And this place got me to where I needed to be where no other place did. This was the difference, different than anywhere else. I still have, 4 years later, right? I still have all people here that I can come back and I smile when I come here, I have that support system, the community that I can always come back to, no matter how long, even if I just, disappear for 3 months, I come back to like, hey, it's really nice. So I'm grateful for everyone here, for my family, and thank you so much.
I'm Amy. I'm a grateful member of this community. Hello. So I did not go through the house, but I've worked here now for 5 years, and so you guys are my community. First of all, I cannot believe I haven't had anything mind-altering in 15 years. It's amazing, truly, that I've felt every single emotion, good, bad, and indifferent, and I've gotten through all of them. My dad and my brother are here, 2 of my most committed supporters, and I love you guys so much. My dad is taking video because my mom and my husband could not be here, but they'll be watching this, and I love you guys very much. Beit Yeshuva is one of the most, it's the most amazing place I've ever had the privilege to work for, and just getting to know the residents that come in here and seeing the lights go on in your eyes. I'm Molly. It's just, it's an honor, and walking down the halls and being able to say, how you doing? And it's not just that, oh, I'm good, how are you? It's the, well, this, and it's the truth, it's the honesty, and that, for me, in my 15 years of sobriety, I found the most important thing besides the community and the connection is honesty, good, bad, or otherwise. If you can't be honest with yourself and honest with at least one other person, then it's going to be a struggle. And I'm just really grateful, and I'm just happy to see so many familiar and friendly faces and RA. Oh, there's my music. It's good to see you. Bye-bye. All right, Amy.
That's a good choice of music. That's nice. So, all kidding aside, this is the time where we remember those in our community who need our prayers for healing. So I invite you to not only find silence again, but hear the names of the people that are being said in the room, the names of those people that we need to ask for prayers for healing. Please offer the names now. Mishaberach Avatenu Avraham Yitzchak v'Yaakov v'Mutenu Sarah Rivka Rachel v'Leah Hu Yivarek v'Rapeyat HaCholim El Na Rafan Allah El Na Rafan Allah El Na Rafan Allah. May God heal them now in this place, in this time, in body, mind, and spirit. And let us say Amen.
Amen.
Join the cantor and Mishaberach.
Sheberach Avotenu Avraham Yitzhak ve'Yaakov Sarah Rivka Rachel ve'Leah Hu Yivarech v'Yirapeh et HaCholim sheberach Avoteinu Avraham Yitzhak veYaakov Sarah Rivka Rachel veLeah Uyivarech virapeh et
Thank you. So let's do announcements right now. So next Friday night is Rolling Stone Shabbat. Very nice. Talent show is Saturday, March 16th.
Yeah.
Coming up on Wednesday, March 20th, another early announcement, but get your calendars marked. Maladjusted, a Purim story. Featuring, well, I won't say who it's featuring, but a lot of famous people. So don't forget to support, as Jillian mentioned earlier, to support our 2019 Beit Teshuvah Marathon team. There are pledge cards over there. Please get one if you haven't pledged yet. The Beit Teshuvah Marathon Block Party, Sunday, March 24th. She also said it, mile 19. Let's make it a big party. Spring adult education is continuing. Rabbi Carey did it the past 2 weeks. And this week, for a couple weeks, is going to be our own Rabbi Tova Leibovich Douglas. She's going to be continuing with something about women. I suggest that you check it out, what she's going to do. The adult eds have been awesome, and I invite more of you to come. There are spaces for many of you to show up and join us. We've talked about this before, Pets at Services. We respect and love animals, but if you do not have a certified service animal, then we request you don't bring them here or have them over there someplace. Dinner following the services. We provide dinner for all of our guests. After you're done, we ask that you kindly help clean up because we have to set up for tomorrow morning. Bereavement process group for parents that have lost a child to addiction. Begin again on March 6th. That's a Wednesday night. Contact Darren Fawn in the office. Jillian, are you here? Where are you? Hello. How are we doing the sponsors for tonight? We're good tonight. Thank you, everybody. That's sponsors for tonight. Any other announcements, Laura, coming up?
Nope.
Talent show. When's the talent show?
Come to the talent show.
Talent show.
Stones.
There it is. March 16th is the talent show. With Havdalah, led by Nate, probably at 6:30. I hope he knows that. And all of this coming up here. So let's stand, hug it out, and sing Oziva Zimrat Yah together.
All right. You gonna help me, Laura?
Sure, I'll help you.
All right, so we split the room in half, and this left-hand side is gonna be with me and do like I do, and then the right-hand side is gonna be with Laura. אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם בורא פרי הגפן אמן ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם אשר קדשנו במצוותיו ורצה בנו בשבת קודשו באהבה וברצון הנחילנו זיכרון למעשה בראשית כי הוא יום תחילה למקראי קודש זכר ליציאת מצרים כי באנו והרת ואותנו קידשת מכל העמים ושבת קודשך באהבה וברצון הנחלתנו ברוך אתה אדוני מקדש השבת amen.
Somebody that's touching the collar or touch the collar if your hands are clean. This joint can't turn the motzi.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam chamotzi lechem min haaretz amen. Good Shabbos, everybody. Residents, would you please set up the room for our guests?